Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video. Make that count 'em, 2 uploads in a row of some YouTube content, and just like Battle Bill is back uploading, we have some familiar faces in these Go Battle League battles. Yes, you see it on your screen. That is Azumarill Double Ghost making a comeback because Shadow Alolan Marowak, with its Ghost Charge move of Shadow Bone, received a buff to its moveset because of it. Shadow Bone went from a 75 damage charge move to an 80 damage charge move, along with its previous energy stats and the chance at debuff, giving it some more legitimate play in some Great League Go Battle League battles. In today's video, I have a bunch of success running this team. Azumarill Double Ghost is absolutely back, and I'm super excited to start shoutcasting these battles. Without further ado, if you could drop a like, a comment, a subscribe to support the 2 straight uploads. Wow, Battle Bill, so proud. Oh my god, you uploaded twice on YouTube, dude. You're so freaking cool. Oh my god. That deserves a sub, right? Okay, all right, enough begging. Moving forward, what is on my screen? That is a great question. We've got ourselves a Alolan Marowak fire spinning down a superior. So as you can see, I don't need to commentate much here. I think I just won whatever the match was. I think I ended up in a bad situation where I was able to flip switch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the Azumarill on superior lead, and then I got the Shadow Alolan Marowak on the superior. They top lefted, call that a GG, and let's move on to the next match where, you know, you might think to yourself, Battle Bill, Azumarill Double Ghost can't be back, because like 10 seasons ago when it was good, we didn't have level 50. We didn't have Lickitungs running around everywhere. We didn't have Lanturn buffed with Spark and Surf and Thunderbolt running around everywhere. Well, you know what? Yes, it is, naysayers. Azumarill Double Ghost is going to play its way out of this match, whether it's because of my own skill abilities or the fact that they misplay. Who cares? A win is a win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right now, we're playing the Zero Shields out between the Azumarill and the Lickitung. We're going to come back in, or not come back in, because we haven't come in with it yet. Our Sableye to get this Shadow Claw farm down, that double resisted fast move damage, giving us a nice bit of energy here. We want to make sure we time. Yes, Battle Bill and timing. What a world we're living in 2024. Battle Bill throwing on proper timing for sure. Not going to screw that up. Letting them throw the charge move first because I'm still unsure of when exactly I should be throwing. I know 2 turn into 5 turn is supposed to be 2, 4, and 7. I can do quick maths. I teach it for a living, but sometimes the visual in this game get me all tripped out and my ADHD goes bonkers and I have no idea what's happening on my screen any further. Point of the matter is, though, we get that foul play through. We've decided that Sableye's done its job. The Talonflame does not have much energy, so we're going to be able to come in and comfortably fire spin down before the Talonflame can do anything further, and their last mon is something new to the meta. New versus old. New Ghost, old Ghost. Bam! Shadow Bone one-shotting, cooking, GG's. Next match. Bad lead, still won. We cooked. Next match, good lead, they swap, we're cooking further. What's even cooler about Azumarill Double Ghost these days is the fact that Cresselias are opting to run Grass Knot Future Sight instead of Grass Knot Moonblast. Whereas when they safe swap Cresselia here and then we match it with our Sableye, I still have a little bit of PTSD of letting a Moonblast come through, even though it doesn't one-shot. So we shield up regardless, keep ourselves nice and healthy, and get a beautiful Shadow Claw farm down. Fully expecting the Dragonair to come back in. We're going to dump our energy all over that dragon's face. We don't get the shield because they know that their Dragonair is essentially useless against Yazoo. Might as well let it tank all the Sableye's remaining energy, but then they still decide the shield. So I'm not 100% sure where the logic was here. They should have definitely hoped for like the Dragon Breath farm down, but we're not complaining. We got the alignment that we had to begin this match. We're sitting in a good position here. We're gonna go for the bubble farm down. They swap Alolan Marowak lining up with the Registeel beautifully. Has all that super effective damage to deal. Potential neutral debuffing moves of Shadow Bone alongside of it. Opponent sees that this game is over and we move on to the next one. We get ourselves a bad lead in this next match, so we safe swap into Sableye. Easiest safe swap in the world. They go for a little Fang and Dip to get the debuff to keep the alignment that they need with Nidoqueen on my Azumarill. But at the very least, I'm gonna get the shield advantage, unless they want to give me alignment, because I'm getting off another foul play before they can steel wing me all the way down. They get that steel wanging on, and then we come into Azu. Because of the Nidoqueen, we recognize that this match is essentially gonna be decided by Alolan Marowak, so we're going to sack our Azu, let the Skarmory's energy come through. They land a Brave Bird, they're landing a Sky Attack here. We survive both of those, thankfully, and then we're going to throw our Ice Beam because we were expecting the Nidoqueen to come back in. Instead, they made the smart play, and they even called the Ice Beam throw, but then they re-threw the match by bringing Nidoqueen in here. They're not even playing around with throwing Earth Power, so we very comfortably no shield, and because they don't, like, I mean, I also have 2 shields, so it would also be very difficult for them to try to play that game. I mean, they would have at least forced maybe both of my shields if they built up, since they got off 2 Poison Fangs. Regardless, though, we are able to Fire Spin all the way down. AWAC even double debuffed, counters a Water type confirmed, a little Fire Spin farm down action, and then into the next match, we've got another beautiful lead to reward our good play so far. They then save swap into Sableye, and we're like, wait a minute, that's our cheap gimmick. We save swap the Sableye, so we're gonna throw the Ice Beam and then save swap our Sableye into their Sableye, because now at the very least we're ahead on health and we're not behind enough on energy where this could potentially be a problem. We're gonna chuck a foul play, we're gonna make them decide how this matchup is gonna go. They decided not to shield, so we don't have to shield this. We can Shadow Claw farm down right before they get to another charge move, and we keep the alignment that we need with that Poliwrath still lined up with our Azu. We also have a good chunk of energy on our Sableye. The Poliwrath, if it had enough, would have been forced to throw, but did not. So we're gonna get off a full return, bang, doing major damage onto the Poliwrath. It was already cooked. We're just gonna deep fry it even further. They can chuck a charge move. Azu's not scared. Debuff, throw resisted damage, doesn't matter. They did that though because they thought Azu might have Hydro Pump, and their last mon in the back is Bastiodon. So very good play by them. I'm forced to bring in my Marowak here. I also don't have Hydro Pump, so Bastiodon is actually still a bit of an issue against our team comp. We're gonna try to throw on good timing. What am I talking about? There's no such thing as good timing here because it's 3-turn move against 3-turn move. So I don't know why I even started up that sentence, because I knew it was wrong as I was saying it, but didn't want to cut myself short. Regardless, Bastiodon takes out the Marowak, shields are down. We're gonna end up eating a Stone Edge. We need to get the perfect amount of farm, and your boy does not know how to focus when he's doing his battles, especially because usually these are all being streamed on Twitch. So I have no idea if that was the perfect time to throw or not, but it ended up being, because we take out the Bastiodon, we end up getting to the Ice Beam before the Poliwrath can get to another charge move, and that's gonna be GG. My concern was gonna be the Poliwrath getting off another move before I got off my move, and I could have done another bubble to the Bastiodon because I didn't know where their energy was at, and I still don't know because I'm too busy talking to you, the YouTube viewer at home. Next match, not a great situation, right? Because I think we won lead and they swapped. Yeah, it was Hakamo. We won lead, they swapped, and then we threw a play rough at the Feraligatr. That kind of worked because I was tempted to debate. Very happy I didn't, because that was a good call on their end. And now we're gonna keep the alignment that we need, but it's still like a little awkward. They're gonna go for the Dragon Tail farm down. We're gonna chuck a return. We're either gonna get the shield or do whopping damage to the Hakamo. We whopped it, Molly Womp, Curb Stomp, bump onto the Hakamo's health. We're gonna come in with our Azu, obviously, for this good alignment, and we're gonna pray that the last mon isn't something that completely core breaks us, because I was yapping about Lanturn earlier, and I mean, surely, hold on, I was yapping about Lanturn earlier. That means we're gonna somehow find a win con here to clutch this up. Give it a minute. Just be patient. Be patient. Bone Club coming through. Big super effective damage. Should be trying to throw Shadow Bone. I mean, it got shielded anyway, but like Shadow Bone could have debuffed maybe. We're gonna shield again. Surely I'm not gonna get outpaced. Okay, this is what we call maximum copium. This match has been over for a while, but we're kind of huffing in at this point, and we really just want Alolan Marowak with Double Ghost to work, and we want to pretend that Lanturn doesn't exist, because this team does have like a bit of an issue with it. But there are times, I promise this isn't the only time I saw Lanturn. Oh look, another Lanturn. This isn't the only time I saw Lanturn. I was able to play out of it in certain situations. Obviously Lanturn Major Metamon, so not ideal for Azu Double Ghost to try to make its comeback here, but outside of Lanturn specifically, had a bunch of success. And I know what you're gonna say, Lanturn's everywhere, so why would I... Yeah. Everybody's metas in the daily meta of Go Battle League changes. So if you're not seeing that many Lanturns, highly recommend the team. But then, you know, when you switch the team, then the Lanturns appear. That's a whole different situation with a former vice president from many years ago named Al Gore. We're not gonna go down that route right now. We're just gonna be happy that we got a shield here, even though we don't have alignment. That's going to allow us to better play against this Lanturn, and maybe, just maybe, I'm not coping this time when I'm saying that we might be able to win this match and beat a potential Lanturn. We get off a play rough there. We want to make sure we're throwing on our proper timing. We're the 3-turn fast move against their 2-turn fast move, so we got to throw on 1 fast move, 3 fast moves, or 5. We've put the Lanturn into the red, so that's a positive for us. I think I let this go through, yes, because Thunderbolt's gonna take me out. I'm concerned about their energy and bubbling down. And hey, okay, wait. Not pause, because I'm not pausing this. But the point here was, if they had like anything else, like not a Pelipper and something that Marowak beats, we would have dealt with the Lanturn. We could have won this match. It wasn't just Lanturn that beat us here. It was the fact they're running ABA water. Like, what is this? What is going on? What is happening on my screen right now? I'm really coping and mad because, like, if it was like a lot of other things, I would have been able to beat the Lanturn team, but it had to be this thing, and we got really close. It was in like fire spin rate. Okay, moving on. Azu, Machamp, great matchup. They say swap Skarmory. Great alignment. For those of you counting at home, not the fast moves, talking about the win-loss column here. We've won 5 battles, we've lost 2. Surely, if we RPS, we can win our 6th battle here. We get an amazing fire spin farm down, fully expecting the Marowak to come back in. Ends up not being that, and I meant Machamp, not Marowak. I'm running the Marowak. It's on my mind, obviously, because it's the feature of the video. We throw a Bone Club, and then I'm like, you know what? I want a defense debuff. I'm going to throw Shadow Bone, and I'm supposed to be featuring this move right now, so I should throw it more. And then I get the debuff, and I do the little extra damage that Shadow Bone does because of the buff. And I'm like, you know what? We got to go back to Bone Club because they're going to get to a Brine any second now, and there's the Brine. So we're going to let Marowak go down. It did plenty of damage. It did its work. It survived the Brine. I don't know if they undercharged or if Brine's that bad that it can't take out a Marowak at that HP. That might literally be the case. Regardless, this Machamp's going to try to 1v2 right now, and Machamp literally has nowhere to go against his team comp, but shout out to the cross chop buff, giving Machamp more play. Maybe I'll rock some cross choppers in some future videos, because I know a lot of people have been, you know, on Machamp already. But regardless, Azu's going to tank that rock slide really easily. We're going to chuck another Ice Beam. This will get their final shield, because if they want to win this match, they have to commit to the Machamp, and then they're going to try and catch, and we fully expected that play. I respect them. Really top tier play to recognize that, but this match is over. You can chuck your rock slide, trainer. We're going to Shadow Claw farm you down. Azu also has energy. Even if I let them make that catch, I still win. But hey, shout out to them for the good play. And hey, shout out to me for the even better play. Into the next match, bad lead. Can we get a win and not make this look like I only win by RPS? Only one way to find out. We save swap the Sableye, the Slant Slash stays in, they then come in with Whiscash. Because everybody loves to chuck Scalds, we're fully expecting them to shield that. They don't, not ideal. We're gonna not shield because we're already down a shield, and then I think I build all the way up to the return. I think I throw another foul play here because I'm like, you know what? If I build up to the return, they shield, I should be able to survive long enough to get another foul play off. Got the shields, was getting close to the next foul play. They recognize this. They decide to throw their charge move. We're fine with that. Super cool. We're gonna come in with Azu here. We're gonna try to bubble this Whiscash all the way down because we want play against that A slash, and I didn't flip switch for my fire spin user Marowak to line up with the A slash. Then I need energy because you know what, even though Shadow Alolan Sand Slash is going to resist our charge moves, it's still a Shadow, it's still a pretty glassy mon, so having this energy could be beneficial. Maybe do a little bit of chip damage with play rough and then go into Marowak. Oh wait, I lied, I go into Marowak first. I don't even try to throw the move because depending on what their last mon is, which in this case is Gligar, they also throw on bad timing there, gives me an extra fire spin, which is really nice. We're going to make sure we throw on perfect timing here because we need to play this perfectly if we want to play out of this bad situation. We get the Shadow Bone off, doesn't get the debuff, super unfortunate, but we get the Fire Spin down because of their bad timing. So shout out to them for those plays. All the energy on Azu could have potentially helped, but since our opponent decided to play the way they did, we didn't need it. Regardless though, Marowak would have gotten off a move, Azu would have had multiple moves. We were sitting pretty, regardless of the bad circumstances, because of just really elite play. And also this team is good. This team is good. It's cooking. It's actually like serving up a 5-star meal here. We got a fantastic mirror matchup that I don't want to see be played out, and neither does my opponent. So shout out to them. We match our Shadow Venu with our Alolan Marowak, and they say, screw this ish. I'm getting the hell out of here. That is GG's. If you counted, that's 10 battles. That is 8 wins, 2 losses. Azu Double Ghost is back. Please like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube content's coming back. I promise, I pray. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I appreciate the living hell out of you. Thank you for being here.